Hey, this is Steve Keys here with Keller Williams Real Estate. I am here for another walkthrough of the week. This week we are in Salem School District. This is 776 Chamberlin Mills Road in Salem. This is a 3-bedroom, 2 full bathroom property. The home is a little over 1,250 square feet. This is a farm property. This was previously used as an alpaca farm. An official Alpaca Association farm, if you know anything about alpacas. If you don't know anything about alpacas, Alpaca Association probably doesn't mean anything to you. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so this is going to have a lot of farm features. So this is mostly a farm property. This sits on right around 37.5 acres of land. Not all of that is cleared. A lot of it is wooded. Like I said, this was an alpaca farm, so it was just used for the animals. They didn't need as much space. They weren't like growing crops or anything like that. So we will see all of those features as we go through the walkthrough. So, if you or anyone you know are thinking about selling a home in this market, now is the time to give me a call. You can check my Facebook page for contact information, or you can check the very end of this video. We'll have all of my contact information right there. So we will go ahead and we will get started with the walkthrough. So we are here today at 776 Chamberlin Mills Road in Salem, New York. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. It is right around 1,250 square feet. This home sits on a little over 37 acres. This property was previously used as an alpaca farm. So we're going to walk through the home first, and then we're going to walk around the outside, and I'll show you all the farm features for the alpacas. But we'll start here at the home. So we enter into the home here. Off to our right, we have the first bedroom. Right here. So you can tell the sellers have already started packing, getting ready to move. We're actually going to head upstairs first since we're right here. Upstairs is the second bedroom. So this bedroom up here is actually quite large and has a walk-in closet off the back. And off to the side here is the walk-in closet that I was talking about. So this bedroom up here could be used as more of a master. It is the largest of the bedrooms, and with the big walk-in closet that it has there, might be more appealing. It is on the second floor, so perhaps that isn't really ideal. For first floor rooms, bedrooms, first floor masters, but that is the largest space. So here's the living room. Got a fireplace in the living room. This is hardwood floor in this room here. Pine board walls. As we walk through the living room, we enter into the kitchen. Original wood cabinets there. And then off the back, got this pretty cool stone archway. Walking into a dining room. It's got a few more kitchen features in it. It's got a built-in oven right there. It's got the microwave, but the microwave doesn't work. Place for a refrigerator right there. And then this is the dining room. More cabinet space in the back. This is ceramic tile here. Walking back through the kitchen, we have the first full bathroom. A tile wainscoting right there. Ceramic tile floor. And then a walk-in shower. Glass doors. It's a vinyl insert. And then last for the house, this is the master bedroom. So we've got hardwood floors in this room. Maybe 12 by, I don't know, 18 feet. And the master bedroom does have its own bathroom. This was an addition at some point in the house. So it's got ceramic tile. It's got another walk-in shower. It's got a large vanity. And then behind, a little space for the toilet. Alright, so now we will head outside and we will check the property. So like I said, this is an alpaca farm. So a lot of the features of this property are going to be found in the farm features outside. Okay, so like I said, this property sits on a little bit over 37.5 acres. A lot of it, well, we can show that right now. So a lot of it goes back quite a ways. Black Creek runs through this property, the local creek to this area. There's a pretty wide spot back there. I would walk back and show you, but the path has become overgrown, and I'm actually here to bushwhack it, but I did the video first. So, as I said, this property was used as an alpaca farm. So it has a large barn on the property. This barn is 2 stories. Almost 3 stories, and it's got 3 stories. It's got a little bit of a basement, which we will see. But this barn is 60 by almost 30 feet wide, 60 feet long. It's a very large barn. You can see that they have a lot of storage in here right now. Back portion right here. There are some alpaca pens on the outside. They've been overgrown, but the lean-tos and the pens are still there. So we're gonna walk through that in a second. There's a little storage area you can kind of see. It's got the wall right there, the door on the right-hand side, and then it also has second story, which we will take a peek at. So it's got a big open area up here. This was previously hay storage when it was being used as an alpaca farm. You can see the doors right there in the front to allow for, you know, loading the hay in and whatnot. So we'll head back down. I don't know what you'll see. I'm just trying not to fall off the ladder. All right, down safe. All right, so we will head outside, head around the barn, and we will go to the back. This barn is sitting on a stone foundation. Has some animal pens in the back. So I've entered into the alpaca pens. Now, the owner of this property suffered a stroke several years ago, and undoubtedly the property has fallen apart. So you can see that everything is overgrown, but the stuff is still here. So you can see in the back there, right above my finger, here's a lean-to. Way back there. Over here they had another coop. It was a dog coop. It's got big open areas. If you know alpacas, this farm had been certified by the Alpaca Association. I do not know alpacas. I don't know what that means, but they had some certain guidelines that they had to hit in order to be certified by the organization. I don't know if that's a requirement to have alpacas or not, but there's another lean-to right there for the animals. We'll head back down towards the barn. There are additional, these aren't the only pens. There are 2 more lean-tos and 2 more fields up on another ridge of the property. Altogether, my guess would be that there's probably 5 acres of cleared space for the alpaca pens altogether. I'm gonna open this door so you guys can just stare off into the distance while I open it. There we go, and it's open. So you can see the animal pens here. I didn't turn the power on at the breaker box, but so I can't turn the lights on. But you can see there's 3 pens here, and then also in the back. Yeah, I know there's a lot of garbage. But there are more pens in the back there. From my point, I can see at least 3 more pens. And the temperature difference in this area is significant. So on a hot day like today, I don't know what it is. I'd say it's probably 70 something degrees, high 70s. Outside, it's pretty hot. But inside, man, it's got to be at least a 10-degree temperature difference. So owners had told me that that was something that they would do when they had the alpacas. You can just stare off into the woods again while I reclose this door. Okay, so that is everything, and I am going to walk into the barn where I'll do my typical blurb at the end. See you in a minute. Alright, so that is the home. So, I'm going to do this sitting down, because as you noticed, this barn has a lot of stuff in it. And when I'm looking at the camera, walking around, I'm going to trip over something and bust my nose. And that's not going to look very good on video. Bust a nose, stuff like that. So that's the house. So 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,250 square feet. So you've already seen everything. This is a C level property. sea level property. So what a sea level property is, I don't know if I've done one of those using the scale yet. I mean, I've done one before. I don't know if I was using the scale at the time. So sea level property is a property that is not only dated, so it has older features to it, but it also does need to be repaired. It has work that needs to be done with the property. Now, as I've said, this is a farm property. So a lot of the main features of this property are in the farm things that are coming along with it. So the barn is a key feature to it. I was trying to recline my arm here, but I'm losing feeling in my arm, so I guess I can't do that. So the barn is a very big feature. The alpaca pens that are already here, those are another big feature for the farm type properties. The house is honestly just kind of, it's someone who's interested in this property is going to be interested in the farm, and then okay, here's the house that comes along with it. But so as you can see, the pens have not been maintained, so there's brush whacking, all sorts of stuff that needs to be done there. There's a lot of storage stuff here. I will get all of this stuff out of here by the time we have a closing. So someone who buys the property, don't worry about all this stuff. I'll have everything, unless you want some of it. I mean, they have a lot of stuff here. They've got a lawn. You saw the lawn tractor. They're going to leave the lawn tractor. There's some alpaca equipment in the back of the barn that is also going to stay. So if you were intending on using it as an alpaca farm, that's going to stay. So any of that kind of equipment, any kind of farm-related equipment, it's all going to stay. You see anything else here that you want, you can have that too. But anything else, don't worry about it. I'm going to get all this stuff out of here. Don't worry about that. But the house is going to need some kind of repairs. There are things that are damaged in there. So sea level house, you can still live in it. It's not like it's going to collapse, but there are things that are actually damaged and should be repaired. The owners they were in the process of renovating it until he suffered a stroke, and then they weren't able to do anything else. So it's been 7 years now since he was able to do any kind of work. So the property has kind of taken a hit for it. So that's the situation with the property. Sea level property. So yes, definitely needs some work. Let's not be unrealistic about that. I guess I just want to mention the third bedroom. Public record has this as a 2-bedroom house. I cannot for the life of me figure out why. The third bedroom upstairs is a completely legal bedroom. It meets all of the building code requirements for a living space. It has light requirements, ventilation requirements. It has its own heat source. It's got the walk-in closet up there, and I don't even think closet is really needed. It meets all of the qualifications for a bedroom, and that's not a recent addition. That room has always been like that. Since the owners had it, and she got it from her family, so ever since she's known this house, it's been there. I cannot for the life of me figure out why it's only 2 bedrooms on the public record. I believe it's just an error. So I guess unless building code tells me, though, this is why it's not a bedroom, because I've seen this before. For some reason, they just miss a bedroom. And you're just like, well, which one is the bedroom that doesn't count? I can't even tell because they're all the same. So it's only listed as a 2-bedroom house, but I guess I'll go out there. I'll argue with that. This is a 3-bedroom house. I can't tell which bedroom they're not counting. I'm only guessing it's that one because it's on the 2nd floor. But it meets all the requirements for a bedroom, so it should be a bedroom. So that's the deal with that. So that's everything for that. So check the property information page for all of the up-to-date information on the property. This property is brand new on the market, so probably not going to have any changes anytime soon. But if there's any kind of special incentives, anything going on like that on the property, you want to check the property information page to get the most up-to-date information on the property. Please like my Facebook page so you can see more walkthroughs of the week and any of the videos that I post on that platform. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I guess not. It didn't come. I felt it, but you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. YouTube will have all of the videos that I do across every platform. So every video that I do, I upload it onto YouTube first, and then I post it on whatever kind of platform that I'm posting it on. So subscribe to my YouTube channel to see all of the videos that I'm doing all in one spot. So that has been this week's walkthrough of the week. Makeover edition. What did I call it last time I did this? Fixer-upper edition. Fixer-up, that's what it was. Fixer-upper edition of walkthrough of the week. Thank you for joining me, and please tune in again next week for next week's walkthrough of the week. Bye-bye for now.